Hey guys, welcome back to the show and thank you for joining me here today. And today I'm very excited to talk about this topic is how to stay focused by doing the things that you are good at. Now, we all have something that we are good at, something that we love doing it, we are so capable of doing it, it's already in us, but somehow there's always something that come and interrupt us or jeopardize us to really screw up the whole thing. We start to have all this limited belief, fear of not doing well or not doing good enough, not knowing what's going to happen in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, whether you are able to sustain or meet your target. Sustain, I mean sustain a business or sustain a target that you have, whether you are able to aim or continuously to meet that. Let's say you have a KPI you need to achieve, you have a set goals that you want to achieve, there's a target for you to achieve by end of the month, something that you already have in your schedule, in your program, in your system, that you think that you're so good with it, you're so good running it, but somehow there are these things that always comes in and interrupt you. This especially I would like to refer to those who are just starting.
Power on.
This especially goes to those who just started their business, a new business, it's a new startup, you just couple of months into the business, something that you just have so much passion about, and you start running it, and somehow along the way, 2-3 months down the road, it starts to have this self-limited belief and all this fear and ideas whether you are able to achieve the goal that you set. So it starts to kicks in. Now, why it kicks in the first place, why it comes in to interrupt all this thing that you think that is going so smoothly, and then all this comes in, all this starts to come in, is because we all still have that limited belief. Limited belief means that something you already cultivate through your years of experience in working, your social life, the movie that you watch, the drama that you watch, especially drama, right? So many issues, this fella divorced me, he or she ran away with someone else, the company not doing very well, someone came over and took over the company share, and then they buy the whole thing over, or the father died, and then he can't take care of the family anymore, the family starts to cry, everyone cry, the whole world starts crying and all that, it's so negative. So we've been watching all these movies and drama, reading books, having a conversation with friends. There's a lot of all this negative input, and it has been we are being conditioned. That's right, we are being conditioned that nothing gonna last smooth forever, and somehow along the way something bad will happen. So that's when the fear starts to come in, because all the story is already in your head. So yes, I know in life you can't predict, or you can't even say that things gonna run smooth forever. There's no such thing. There's always balance. There's negative and positive. It's like yin and yang, so you just have to find that calmness. Yeah, you have to calm yourself down and have a very positive mindset when things like this happens, when things doesn't go well. But my question is that why all these negative things keeps coming in? It keeps interrupting your flow. So that's why this old limited belief starts to come in, especially when you start to compare yourself with others. When you start comparing yourself with other people. So that is the culprit. The culprit, when you start to compare yourself with others, that's when all the other fears falls in. You're not good enough, you start to compare yourself with them. Wow, they're doing so well, they're doing so great. Wow, look at them, they managed to The company just buy a new car. They have a new truck. The company just bought a new truck. Wow, they got 2 trucks. Amazing. Then starts comparing, right? When you start to compare yourself with others, means you are coming from lack. You are not having enough. When you start comparing your neighbor, your friends, even parents those days, they always like to do this. Boy, if you don't look at neighbor kid, John, he's doing so well. Studies how many A's, you have to catch up, If not, you're not going to become a doctor. You won't be able to become a lawyer. You can't become an engineer. It starts to have, your parents starts throwing you all this fear. You're not good enough. Look, if you compare with the neighbor John guy, and you wouldn't be able to achieve your goal. So all this fear starts to come here. I can't be a doctor. I always want to be a doctor, but now mommy say that I can't be a doctor because I'm not good enough. So it has been conditioned in that way, in that manner. It's always about competing. School exam, competing. You got A, you got B, you got what marks, start competing. So we has been conditioned ourselves since young that we have to achieve somewhere and be someone, so that we will eliminate all this fear. We will be free of fear, free of doubt. We become successful. Once we become successful, we should be happy constantly, continuously. But the fact that it's not true, right? Up to now, as an adult, we all still worry about things, wouldn't be able to pay for your wages, or whether you are able to achieve a certain goal, certain sales target. All those worries start to come in because you start to have comparison. Now, if you are able to focus in yourself, just focusing in yourself, stop all this comparison. Just focus into yourself, saying that yes, things are not perfect in our life, work, relationship, you name it. Thing is not guaranteed. There's no guarantee. No one will be able to come in and tell you, look, you're gonna be guaranteed for next 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. You're gonna be 100%, even 95% smooth. Your journey is gonna be super smooth throughout, right? There's no one can tell you that, can offer you that assurance that everything is going to be running smoothly. But if you are able to shift your focus, your mind is playing tricks. So if you are able to shift that focus to get rid of all this very low vibration, self-limited belief, and tell yourself, no, I am in control of my life. If things doesn't work out the way you wanted it to be, then be it. Then let it be. Let it be, because you know that you can't control things. When you can't handle things, you can't control things, it means it can't be controlled. There's no tool, there's no mechanic, there's nothing you can control. When the share market drops, you can't control. Right? When the business deal didn't go well, you can't control. You can't just run in there and, I don't know, punch in a few numbers or your computer, your keyboard, and then starts to be in control of things. No, you can't do that. So I'm just gonna change my lighting here, which I accidentally pressed on it. So yeah, you can't change, you can't be in control in that manner. So what can you do? So just let it be. Just like the Englishman, they pull up their cup of tea and starts drinking and chill. You have a chill session with yourself. Love yourself, and start comes from that approach that, by loving yourself, your health, getting rid of your stress and worries and concern is more important at that point, because you can't do anything at all to change the situation. All you can do is shift your mindset. And focus on positive things. Focus on positive things means, if you know this doesn't work, all right, Focus on something else that move you away from whatever is which is not working. Focus on something else. Put your energy in that thing, whichever it is, which is working. All right. If you have to firefight the situation in that point in time, go and firefight. Go and manage it, because that by doing the firefight, you can do something about it. Even though you have to go through that roller coaster ride, you still have to go through it. But have a positive mindset, because there's a saying, nothing stays in the same place forever. Nothing stays the same forever. It will pass. This too will pass. This scenario or situation that you're in will pass. Nothing stays forever. You will get through it. You will somehow get through it, and you survive. You come out from there. And the most important thing is that you are able to learn from that journey. Learning from that journey. Because whatever challenges that comes, you handle it, and also knowing that this situation that you're in, it will pass. You will get through it. So getting through it and have that positive belief that enable you to sustain, enable you to stay focused. That positive belief, how do you get a positive belief? Now, coming back to this second question, how do you stay positive? Get that positive belief. Is by having gratitude for the things that you already have. That's it. Have gratitude for the things that you already have. Because when you come from gratitude thinking, when you have that gratification, you're no longer coming from lack, because you know that I got my team. Thanks to my team, we are going through a roller coaster ride, but thanks to my team, they are firefighting with me. They are supporting me. Thanks that I still have food. I still have food on the table when I go home. Thank you that my wife is still there with me when I go home. That family moment, her voice, her presence, the conversation you're gonna have. Have gratitude for that. Your children, your son, your daughter is there when you go home. You have a roof over your head, you have meals, you have food on the table, you have your car to drive, whatever transportation that you have, be it a car, a motorcycle, or a bicycle, it doesn't matter. You have something to get you from point A to point B. Have that positive mindset. Be gratitude. The air that you're still breathing, your heart is pumping all the oxygen and blood through your body. It operates and runs by itself. That's the most amazing thing. You don't even have to press the on-off button. You go to sleep, it's still pumping blood and oxygen through your body. You wake up, it's still running, it's still operating. It operates by itself. Have gratitude and say thank you. When you go through that gratification, when you say thank you to whatever that you have, things will start to unfold. Positive things will start to unfold. Things will place it down for you. It will arrange it down for you. I give you an example. When I was starting my woodworking school, right, I have no plans. No plans. I don't have my business plan. All I know is that there's certain tools that I need to get, but along the way there's more tools I still need to get, which I didn't know at all in the beginning. I don't have all that planning. I don't have a list of tools I have to get. Yeah, of course I have a list, but not a full complete one. Along the way, then I realized, I don't have enough of this, I should go and get. I don't have enough of that, I should go and get. And I don't have a business plan. And certain product or certain build, I don't know even how to build. But you know what? Things will start to unfold when I ask someone And that finding, that process of finding, to get to know more, to want to learn more, it will start to unfold one after another. Somehow people start showing me, hey, it just comes from nowhere, somewhere, it just comes. I just pick it up. I got this idea because what they are showing to me, my friend is showing to me. If I would tweak it a little bit by using my creativity, I tweak it a little bit, then it makes sense, then apply whatever my friend showed to me, throw in a little bit of my own recipe, and voila. And I got another type of program, a different kind of program. Things will start to unfold. Project, same as well. When you put your mind into focusing on positivity, all the other projects comes in. It will start to unfold, one after another. Because you see, when you put your negative energy into your limited belief that things not gonna work out for you, you will attract. We all have energy. We send out all this energy and vibration, and the universe will give you what you are vibrating at. Like you are involved in an argument, right? The more you raise your voice, you throw in your temper, you show your anger, with that energy, with that vibration, your anger keeps going. It multiplies to the extent you might, escalate the whole thing. You might cause the whole argument explode, because you're focused on negative energy, and it keeps expanding, it increases. But if you can calm yourself down, take a deep breath, calm yourself down, shift your mind from negative, very heavy, low energy, very heavy, low energy, shift your mind, shift your focus. Take 3 deep breaths, the most easiest way. 3 deep breaths. Then you calm yourself down. That's how you shift, and that's when things start to change. You wouldn't want to be involved in that argument. You start telling yourself, hey, perhaps usually it's like this, like after 1 hour later or half an hour later after that argument, you realize, hey, just now that argument actually sounds quite silly. I don't have to go through that one. Now I feel bad. Because now you think back, so silly, just now me. Because when you're in that negative vibes, that negative vibration, everything starts to come in negatively. You think also negative. Your response is negative. So when you calm down, you have a positive mind. Your energy is different. It's more peaceful. Then you start to see things differently. You realize, hey, it's quite dumb, quite silly of me going through all that unnecessary thing. You see why breathing works. When you take breath, when you do that 3 simple breathing, all you need to do is deep breath. Out through your mouth or your nostril, it doesn't matter. When you breathe in, feel that air, that gentle, cool air goes through your nostril and out again. That changes your state. Your state of mind change. When it change, your energy change immediately. It vibrates different. No longer in that stress vibration. So when you do that breathing, it's simple, it's easy, only 3 breaths. And you completely change your environment, internally and externally. Just 3 breaths. That's all you need. We all have been doing this in fact, the breathing part, we all have been doing this. Sometimes when you get stressed, right, automatically go, that is very automatic, right? It's subconsciously running in us already, right? When you go and get into a suddenly a scenario that you unforeseen, you go, what the it happens again. That is very automatic. It's already in you. You know it already. Just that we are not aware and conscious enough to apply that, to really look into it and apply, use it and apply it, instead of and forget about it, even though you are doing it. Instead of doing that, you can go have full conscious, be mindful about it. I use this technique many times. Climb screaming on the other side of the phone, deep breath. When they will sense somehow, they will sense on the other line that you are different. Your tone is different, your energy is different. They can somehow sense it even though you're so far away. That's why I say all this energy thing is very magical. It's very magical. Many of us doesn't believe in magic because we don't believe in magic, we don't use it, right? But it's so magical. If you believe in magic, even people from 100 miles away on the other line, they can sense it. And he starts to ask me, why are you so quiet? Then his tone change. It's different. Or sometimes I say, are you there? Then they change. Tone of voice change. I also manage to stay calm. So stop comparing yourself with others, because you have to understand that you are great. Your abundance, you have full of opportunity. You are always in a state of abundance. Right? Okay, next one is, now, if you say that, well, what about my competitor? Let's say you are running this business, your competitor are running similar kind of industries, same kind of business with you. You always argue that, hey, there's so many competitors out there. How am I going to survive? But the funny thing is that, again, it's a magical thing. The universe always have enough to cater and to provide to everyone. You can go to the same village or city or town. You can find an X number, I don't know how many same restaurant. Let's say you walk into a restaurant selling fried rice, it's fried rice, so many fried rice all over the place. But the business still running. It's just a matter, whose fried rice tastes better and who's not. There's so many hair salon, but there's still one after another. In the same shopping mall, shopping complex, there's so many hair salon. Why people already have one hair salon there? Why you want to go and open another one there? Aren't you having a competition directly in the same building? But no. Because the universe always have enough to cater to everyone. You see, sometimes certain mart, you have one 7-Eleven here, then you have Family Mart over there, they're doing more or less same kind of business, right? But they open within the same block, the same row, and it's not just, 20 lots away from each other or 30 lots away from each other. It's not that, it's just 4 lots, 5 lots away from each other. Why? They still have business. Universe always have enough for everyone. So not to worry whether you have that pie, that piece of cake or not. The piece of pie or not. The pie is more than enough to cater, to give to everyone. The universe is always being fair. It's always enough to cater for everyone. But you have to stay in that positive mindset. If you always say that, this happened to me, why me, why, Why the universe like that? Oh, why God like that? You know, why? You cry over the place. If you in that state of why, you feel like not fair. You know, the world is treating you unfair. You know, why people have more opportunity which you don't have. Why this happened to me right now? Then you're gonna be in that state forever. Then you're gonna have like why, and you're gonna have a lot of comparison. You start to have a lot of comparing to do. Why I'm not good enough? Why they are better? Why people have that opportunity? When it starts to have all this why and negativity, you put all your energy focusing into other people. You are focusing into what doesn't work. What if you use that energy to focus into what works? This can happen to me. This good can happen to me. This good will happen to me. I am good enough. I create possibility. Opportunity always comes to me in abundance. So when you have that positive mindset, no longer focusing into that why and comparing, then you use that energy to create and build yourself. So stop comparing and giving yourself all these excuses and reasons, because excuses and reasons all came from your past. Limited belief again. Past because this happened to me. Past because someone's told this me, say this to me. So all that comes in, then it starts to interrupt your life. Okay, so the universe always have enough to cater to you and everyone else. So not to worry and let it be. Let it take place. Let the universe handle everything for you. All you need to do is believe and have faith and have trust. And surrender and allow the process to happen. Surrender, like how I surrender and allow the process to happen. All this teaching technique and information starts to come in. Opportunity comes in. Sometimes it's strange one. Within that 1 month, you have a lot of projects. People start calling me and ask me for quotation and prices. One after another within that 1 week or 1 month. It's like never stop. It's like, oh, why suddenly I'm so busy, right? But sometimes it doesn't. It stops. So when it stops, then I start to ask myself, hey, what mindset do I have today, this week? So shift. Yeah. So when you put yourself in a positive vibration, opportunity will come, right? Now there is this guy Vin Gyang. I hope I got his name correct. He's a professional speaker and trainer. Yeah. He said this: luck is when preparation meets opportunity. What have you been lucky with your life? So meaning, when you have enough preparation, you put all your energy, your positive energy into doing great, learning new skills. Focus into your business, learning from other people, or even learn from your competitor. Not in a negative way, but positively. Yeah. Put all that to prepare yourself. When you prepare yourself with all these skills and knowledge, and of course you need that positive vibration as well, opportunity will start to open up. Because when people know that you are capable of doing something and providing some services, they say, hey, so great, I didn't know you can do this. Same like Bill Gates, when he started his company, when he was very young, he started his software, he just said yes to people, and then he start building one software after another software, because people saw that he has that capability, because he built his He prepared himself. He built his knowledge and skill. Even though sometimes he don't have it, but he learned. He doesn't have that skill and knowledge yet, but he tell people, yeah, I can do it. I can create and build this software for you, yeah. But he'll learn. He take the opportunity, he's being in positive vibes, and he pick it up and he learn. And therefore, opportunity comes and keep knocking at his door. That's what I meant when I say that, preparation meets opportunity. You prepare yourself, and opportunity comes in and knocking at your door. So is it by luck? Is that by luck? No, it's not luck. It's not about luck. Luck is when you prepare yourself with skill and knowledge, things that you know that enable you to achieve greater heights, enable you to provide a service that people needs. You are able to help someone, some organization, the company, a community, eventually the world. That's a service that is required. You help to make someone's life better, then opportunity comes. It's not by luck. Sometimes people say, you're so lucky you got this job. Oh, you're so lucky you got a project. You got this job, you're so lucky. It's not like, sitting there and then job comes to you. It's because perhaps there's so many things, all right? Look, maybe when he went for interview, he's very good in his communication, right? And immediately the company, the person who interviewed him, got inspired, very impressed, because you can speak very well. Yeah, you have that skill, you have that talent. So is it by luck? No. You don't sit down there going through the interview, not saying much, and then you get a job. No, that is probably luck then. You're in a positive state, perhaps that day before you go for interview, or even not that day, a couple weeks back or days back, you already told yourself, yes, I'll get a job. Yes, this is mine already. The job is already mine. You have that positive vibes. The universe will play along with you when you ask for it. And you have the skill by looking at your resume, your CV, they say, wow, impressive. Is that by luck? No, you have that skill, you learn it. So meaning you prepare yourself, then opportunity will come. So it's not like, wow, you got a job, wow, you're lucky lah. Oh, you got promoted, you're lucky. Well, it's easy for us to say sometimes, just because, again, we are being, what I call that, embedded with this idea of luck. So it's not that skill. So prepare yourself. Knowing that the universe always have your back doesn't mean that you're gonna sit around doing nothing. The universe will say, okay, you're not doing anything, great, then I'll play along with you. Then you're not gonna be anywhere at all, So if you know that the universe is supporting you, is behind your back, they always give you what you want, you still have to do your thing. You still have to do that thing to achieve what you need. All right. So, I guess that's it for today, which I want to talk about, so that you know that you have this potential, you have this skill, and there are things that continuously or constantly will come in and interrupt you to create all these negative thoughts, so that you can again have your own pity story. I'm not good enough. You can have that pity party and sabotage your plan when it doesn't work. Then you start telling yourself, you see, I already told myself it doesn't work. Look, now I fail. You see, what I say is true. See, it doesn't work because you allow it to happen. You already allow it to happen. That's why it happened. That's why it doesn't work. Another story I want to share. Now, this is a project I was involved with a guy, and what happened was we were preparing something in KLCC for an event. So we're preparing the thing. I was very much into it. He kept asking me, Alan, do you think we can achieve it? Do you think we can deliver the thing a day before the event? I said, yeah, sure. Full on confidence. I have no problem. But because the thing that I was working on is not my expertise, he has all the skill and idea. He's very good at it. But with my hand tools and hand skill, I can put that thing up for him. No problem. But on the technical part, he needs to help me. He needs to come here and tell me, okay, Alan, I think you should connect this hose to there to supply enough helium gas. You should connect the other hose over there and you should apply this pressure or do something with the hose, to increase the volume of gas being released. So he's expert in that area. I'm good at getting that unit up for him. Installation, send it to the location, to the site in KLCC, and get it installed and stuff like that. I full on confidence. But somehow that project didn't go on. It didn't went well because he's too stressed about it. He give up. When I call him, I say, hey, we got stuck. Can you come and have a look at this situation we're having right now? Because I'm not the expert about the gas and stuff. Then he said, no, I'm too stressed. You go and handle it. But I know we can get it done. But because that's what I meant by giving up too early. Because you already give up. You're already telling yourself, no, you can't get it done. You can't do it. You have this limited belief that things will fail. Because even before that, he keep asking me, Alan can do or not? Alan can do or not? I have full on confidence, but he always got doubts. He got doubts. He got conflict with himself. So he jeopardized the whole project. So that's the thing. Sometimes it's so weird that you want something in your life, you want to be great and better, but when the opportunity comes and you start sabotaging yourself. Why? Because of fear of, maybe he was afraid of he's gonna get too stressed about it. He keep telling me he's too stressed, he can't handle it. Maybe it's too stressed, fear of stress, fear of facing the client. That is also another issue. Fear of confronting the client. There's a lot of limited belief there. When you have fear and all that, that's when things starts to break down, things starts to crack. This is when the breathing comes in so importantly. This is when you start telling yourself things will be okay. It won't last forever, and it's not gonna last forever because it just doesn't work that way. Universe doesn't allow it to work that way. But you have to always put yourself into that positive vibration. Then the universe will come here and play with you, and you start to see things starts to unfold in front of your eyes. Okay, so yeah, I guess I have to stop there, and I will see you guys again in the next video. All right, see you guys. Bye bye.